Yeah, this is just a quick reply because I've just watched Gemini's Dave Meltzer and his 5-star rating sucks thing, and I just want to put my 2 cents in because I use the 5-star system when I review pay-per-views. There is a difference between appreciating the system and appreciating the person using it. Just because one guy says a match is 2 stars, he may have all of the knowledge in the world about wrestling, but it doesn't. Personal opinion of what you find entertaining, and you have to remember, this is sports entertainment. There will always be some things that some people love and some people don't. Pick anything you like, from Quentin Tarantino movies to Friends, for example. Just because one person says, oh, this show's shit, it doesn't mean that everybody is going to think a show's shit. There are certain matches that, yeah, a lot of us would put down, and there are certain matches that some of us would go, oh, you so have to watch that. For example, being a UK fan, British Bulldog versus Bret Hart for the Intercontinental Championship, I think any UK fan should watch. I don't think it's necessarily the best wrestling match in history, but for a UK fan, it was fucking awesome at the time. Like I said, I use the 5-star system when I rate pay-per-views. I find it's a clear way to get across what you thought of the actual match. I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with using a 5-star system. I think you do need to explain why you think it's that star, but if it's a case of someone just wants to flick on and get their mate's opinion of what they thought, I don't see a problem with that, really. Because if it's just a case of you're going to flick through a few people's things and see what they put just out of curiosity, then that's sound. But to be honest, I won't watch any reviews until I've watched the pay-per-view, even if I don't order it live, for the basic reason I don't like I don't want my opinion altered. I think if you really, really need to go onto this one guy's site and follow everything he says, then sorry, sheep. If you can't, go and watch the matches and form your own opinions, then you have some problems. Honestly, if you want to know what were good matches to go and watch, ask other fans. Even if you just say, one of my favourite things to do, for example, is if I'm bored on a day and I see somebody on, say, if you're a new wrestling fan and you watch a Raw or a SmackDown and you see one guy and you think, I really like them, then type their name into YouTube or Dailymotion or whatever it is you use, and actually watch some of their matches. Go back and watch when they were younger, watch some of the clips, watch some of the promos, and make your own minds up. You're intelligent people, hopefully, mostly. I realise everyone isn't, but on a whole, we're intelligent people. You have your own mind, make your own mind up. Anybody who is a so-called expert, it's still a person, and people have their own preferences. I do know that the guy tends to downrate Hogan. And there are a lot of people who can understand why. Hogan was never the best wrestler in the world, but he was very, very, very good at creating. He created Hulkamania. He created something that a worldwide audience wanted to believe in. He created part of the entertainment factor that made certainly a lot of the older fans fall in love with WWE. So, yeah, maybe some of the fans will rate those matches higher, and quite a few fans would be angry at his ratings. I'm not saying his rating or his opinion is wrong, and I'm not saying their opinion is wrong. What I'm saying is, if you see a match and you see, say you want to watch top 10 WWE matches, go on to Truth Slayers, go on to Gemini's, go on to pretty much any of the people that are linked from there, and go and watch their top 10 matches of all time. Go and watch the matches. Like I said, I only use the star rating as a guideline. But I don't think it's a bad thing, and I never have. But okay, so I know I've rambled on for ages about something really stupid, but I think I made my point. Don't ever take anything from one source. As the very old saying goes, history is written by the victor. And it's well worth going back and looking at different points of view, because you never know what you could miss. Okay, lots of love, guys, and I will see you all soon. Bye.